Come with me to do my makeup and talk about mental health. First step, concealer. So I conceal all under my eyes, on my eyelid, and my eyebrows. So that's one side done. Now both sides done and blend it out. Next, I will apply my foundation. So this is the foundation. It's giving oily, it's giving wet. I do not like that, so I applied some matte powder, some pressed powder to mattify that. Then I went in with my eyeshadow and completed the eyeshadow look. A little shimmer yellow with some dark brown. Then I went in with my blush and blended that out. And this was the final look. Now mental health stuff. Hey y'all, I'm Rashida and welcome to My Reality. My reality is living life as someone who is diagnosed with both mental and physical illness. A big part of my reality is accepting my diagnosis and not letting them get the best of me. I can't lie, it has been tough having 4 diagnoses, and they are as follows: stage 4 endometriosis, bipolar 1, generalized anxiety disorder, and PTSD. Most of my reality is a mask because I don't want to be a burden to other people, and I don't want my symptoms to actually show on the outside. A few symptoms I've been feeling lately has been so much restlessness. Like if I'm not stimulated, then it's just like I'm going crazy inside. I'm going to burst out of my skin. I've been having sleep issues where I'm sleeping way too much, but then I want a night without sleeping at all. So you know, if you have bipolar 1, that can be a sign of mania, not sleeping or feeling like you don't need to sleep. I get so frustrated in the nights when I'm up for the whole night. There's nothing to do. The world is still. The world is quiet. I'm not going to bother nobody. And the stillness and idle time has always been a problem for me. That's something that I'm trying to push through. And that just starts with building a better relationship within myself and knowing that I am enough. So, you know, it does get a bit difficult when you feel symptoms like restlessness or sleep issues or poor appetite or those thoughts of hopelessness, those mixed episodes, that constant state of worry when you had PTSD or anxiety. I think that the outside sees you as put together, or the outside sees you as wow. They don't see the internal parts, and that's what parts of my reality is, having invisible illnesses. Lately, I just haven't been feeling much like myself, not a lot of energy, not really bubbly, not putting a whole lot of energy and effort into myself. So it was kind of important for me to kind of get up and put myself together for today and just try to shake myself out of those little moods or those big moods sometimes, because they can kind of hit you like a ton of bricks and you're not prepared for it, and the world around you and the people around you are not prepared for it either. So there is a key to planning and preparation. When you have illnesses, you know that you could abruptly be sick, so you have to develop a plan for yourself. And it's important to perhaps share that plan with a close ally, friend, loved one, or if you're in therapy, keep that plan in place with your therapist so that when you do have those symptomatic times or things get overwhelming, you know what you can do. What do I do when I feel those feelings? Let me tell you. One of the first things that I kind of do when I know I'm symptomatic or starting to feel symptoms of things is freak out. I be thinking like, oh no, the worst is coming. I'm about to lose sleep. I'm about to be mad. I'm about to be in a mixed episode. I'm about to not be able to go to work. Oh, my life's about to be in shambles. And when I worry like that, it brings it on 10 times more. So I'm learning not to freeze up and not to freak out and not to worry so much, but to be mindful. Okay, I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating. I'm so restless. You know, these things is what's going on with me. Let me get to the bottom of it. Why am I so restless? Because I'm bored. What can I do to fill my time? Why am I not sleeping? Perhaps my appetite. has something to do with not being able to sleep, maybe being hungry, I can't sleep, or overeating, now my stomach's full and I can't quite rest, or just having racing thoughts. Doing things that calms yourself and centers yourself to your core will always be a thing that I recommend, whether it's writing, bubble baths, going for walks, having conversations with people that you care about and that you can trust. Just keeping that open line of, I can do this. Let me calm down and let me be proactive versus freaking out, because freaking out is just not going to get you the answers that you're looking for. If anything, it'll make the situation worse. So take a moment and try to pinpoint how you're feeling. It's not always this great big symptom. It can be something small. So if you just take a second and realize, you know what, I didn't take my meds today. I haven't eaten today. This is a stress factor in my life. Let me address that. Or I have an issue with this person that I've been suppressing. Let me find a way to navigate my feelings and my emotions and my thoughts around that so I can tackle that without causing conflict. So, those are just some things that I do. I do like to rap. I do like to write. I do like to listen to music. I don't have a whole lot of social activities going on in my life that involve other people. So that's a domain that I have to tackle, and that, Lord willing, will be tackled at the right time, at the right place, and with the right people. So for now, my circle is pretty much not a circle. It's my loved one, my man I love so much, and it's myself and a few other little support people. But I tend to keep my mental health between us. We here, I go online, I post about it here on YouTube, and I find myself finding release and healing this way. So that's just a little bit about me, where I've been these last couple of weeks with my diagnosis, because I do have 4, like I mentioned, and just kind of navigating the space that I've been in, which hasn't been the best. It helps to have a support person in my life, in my corner, always there to answer my calls, answer my texts, or just be there, a listening ear, or just, communicating the things that I may need to hear or things that I may not want to hear, but just a dose of reality for me. This is my reality. Thanks for tuning in.